Hi everyone. Hey, in this video we're going to talk about signing into your Google Classroom account, creating classes, and getting kids to enroll. It's quite an easy process. Well, as you might suspect, let's go ahead and start at Google, and in our search bar we're just going to type classroom. You don't even need to type Google. Google loves to give its results first. So let's go ahead and enter. That's going to take us to Google Classroom here. Let's get to it. And we're going to come up to the sign in section. We're going to sign into Google Classroom at this moment. And what we're going to do here in our district is we're going to sign in using our Google account, which is yours, the same as your district account. So here is my @JUSD email address. And let's go ahead and sign in using our organizational account. And the same password as you use to log in to your email on the computer, etc. And it's going to bring us right here to Google Classroom. And these are all my classes I've already started, but let's go ahead and start a new one. It's quite easy. We're going to start in the top right corner at the plus sign, and we're going to create a class. Under this one, we're just going to create a temporary class. I'm just going to call it test class. I'm going to call it period 1. I am using tab on my keyboard to shift to scroll through the sections. Let's just call this, I'm going to call it as I typically teach. Let's call it graphic design. It's up to you. And I'm just going to leave the room number blank. Let's go ahead and create this class. And here's our test class. Period 1. This code right here, this is the most important part. This is what you need to share with your students. I'm going to click on this little icon. KYC HHL0. That is what your students need to have and need to what they need to be able to enroll in your class. So you need to somehow get this out to them. If you had your students in your class, you could throw it on the projector and they would all go to Google Classroom and type this code. If you don't have your students in your class, you could always go to your PowerSchool account, go to your PowerSchool page, and post this on your PowerSchool classroom because those classes are already rostered with all your students completely enrolled. And make this announcement in PowerSchool and give them this code, and they would go ahead and add it over here. What the kids are going to see is when they log in. I'm going to go back to my menu. Let's go to click here and go to classes. Originally, we'd start up here at the plus sign, but if you maybe noticed the first time, you could actually create a class or join a class. The students will have something similar where they're able to join the class using that code that I just presented. Now let's go ahead and go back to this class here and communicate here. Here's the first way you can put an announcement, share something with your class. Hi everyone, hope all is going well. And we could go ahead and make this announcement to each of your periods, create all your classes first, to as many or as few classes you want to make the announcement to. Let me deselect off this. I can create here. You can add files if you just want to share a PDF or even a Google Doc or a link to a video you want to show them or a link to a website you want to show them. You can click it here and go ahead and post it. Go ahead and watch my next video where you can actually, let's go ahead and post this in a test class again. This code is the one that you need to share with your students for them to now join. I'll go ahead and post this. And in the next video, it talks about clicking over here to this second tab for classwork on how to create an assignment, but the link is below for that following video. And I hope that was helpful. Let me know if you have any questions.